Today we are going to talk about will and be going to. Unit 8, Food and Drink. Learning objectives. Organize and present information clearly to others. Use a growing variety of future forms including present continuous and present simple with future meaning on a range of familiar, general and curricular topics. Lesson objectives. Identify difference between be going to and will. Use the sentences with going to and will with some support. Apply be going to and will to talk about the future fluently. And now about the forming of will and going to. Will form with will plus verb and going to with the verb to be plus going to and plus verb. For clearer understanding, let's turn to the difference between will and going to. Will is used when a decision at the moment of speaking. There is no milk. Really, in that case, I'll go and get some. In this case, John didn't know that there is no milk, and he had a decision at the moment of speaking. Be going to plus infinitive, a decision before the moment of speaking. There is no milk. I know. I am going to go and get some when this TV program finished. In this case, John knew that there is no milk and he was going to buy a milk. A decision was made before the moment of speaking. In the second case, a prediction based on opinion. I think the Conservatives will win in the next election. Be going to is used when a prediction based on something we can see now, when it's related to some facts. For example, the Conservatives are going to win the election. They already have most of the votes. A future fact. We use will with a future fact and promises, requests, refusals, and offers. For example, the sun will rise tomorrow. You expect it, and I'll help you tomorrow if you like. And here are some examples of affirmative, negative, and question forms. The affirmative form is used with will plus verb. You will help him later. In negative form we use not. You will not help him later. And in the question form, will be replaced to the first place. Will you help him later? Yes, I will. No, I won't. They are the short answers. Form of going to. For going to, we use the verb to be and then going to plus verb. You are going to meet Jane tonight. Negative form, you are not going to meet Jane tonight. And question form, the verb to be is replaced to the first place. Are you going to meet Jane tonight? Short answer is yes, I am. No, I'm not. And here we have a situation and a task related to it. We should read the situation and do the task. A big company has bought a pile of land near your town. They plan to cut the trees and build factories for processed food on the land. You want to organize a protest and a free concert for publicity. And the task is to put the appropriate verbs, will or going to. The first sentence, why they cut the trees. In this case, which verb can we use? Will or going to? Yes, you are right. We use going to, and it will be why are they going to cut the trees? Because the decision was made before the moment of speaking. The second, what kind of factory they built. In this case, we use going to because they decided to build a factory before the moment of speaking. What kind of factory are they going to build? The third sentence, which groups you invite? This question is related to the speaker. And which word can we use in this case? Will or going to? Yes, wonderful. Here we use going to because it's your decision and it's your plannings, and you decided it before the moment of speaking. Which group are you going to invite? In the first case, what problems do you think you have? You don't know, and you have no expectations on it. That is why we use the verb will. What problems do you think you will have? And let's try to do the fifth sentence. How much money do you think the concert weighs? Be going to or will? Great job. Yes, we use will because we don't have any facts and any expectations on it. How much money do you think the concert will raise? And here you have a home task. You should write sentences about your future plans and the predictions. You can read the situation again and do this task related on it. You are going to talk about your predictions and your plans. For predictions, you use will, and for plans, you use going to. And here we have a self-assessment. You should write a letter feedback. You should answer these questions and type the answers. The first question, what have I learned? What have I found easy? What have I found difficult? What I want to know? You should answer these questions and type them to the chat. Thank you for your participations. Goodbye, pupils.